Hello, y'all. As you know, I'm really deep into studying the feminine energy and goddess energy. And sometimes, you can get in a space where you're anxious for things to happen and you want things to happen right now on your timing. And you're thinking that you're stagnant or that you're not going anywhere. But one of the symbols of feminine energy, of feminine power, is the spiral. And I'm noticing that I am going through this spiral. Everything's not a straight line. You go from here to here. Your goal is here. You go straight from there to there. And these steps and these exact steps will take you to this outcome. That's all well and good. And that doesn't mean that sometimes things don't happen that way, because we all embody masculine energy also. But as I'm going through this spiral path, I find myself revisiting the same things over and over again. But each time I revisit these lessons, it gets deeper and clearer. So even though, you start in here, and even though you feel like you're like, okay, I thought I already learned this lesson. I thought I mastered this. But you're just in an even more outer circle of the spiral, moving ever outward in your journey by revisiting and deepening the lessons that you're learning at this time. And that kind of freed me and released me from tension and opposition and resistance is the word I'm looking for. It freed me from resistance to the process and stopped me from trying to rush or force a particular outcome. Because the journey, as they say, cliche, the journey is all about the journey, and it really is. And you will get to your destination. But then you find once you get to your destination, it's not really your final destination anyway, is it? All of a sudden, a new destination arises in the horizon. And you're like, oh, okay, I've done this now, but the journey's not over. And you keep moving. And there is such peace in that. So I'm embracing this journey, and I'm embracing the process. And I'm being as still and quiet as I can, as much as I can, which is kind of hard when you got two kids, two crazy, rambunctious, energetic kids. But I try to find my time to myself to be quiet and listen to my body and listen to my spirit, so that I can know that I'm on the right path and continue on the path that I'm supposed to be on, which, of course, is very personal. Everybody's path is not the same. Like, I've thought about teaching and coaching and things like that, but the the problem I have with that is that it's hard to teach and coach people. They can't do what works for you. They have to do what works for them, because their journey is not your journey. Every technique doesn't work for everyone. Every path is not meant for everyone. So, I would like to help guide people towards their own path, but there's no like formula. It's like, okay, do this formula and you'll get these results. Because that's why half the time this stuff doesn't work for most people. They try different programs, different classes, different things, and people are like, well, why didn't it work for me? Because it wasn't for you. That was their path. That's how their mind works. That's how their spirit works with them. You have to find what works for you. And really the only way to do that, the only way is to go inside of yourself and trust yourself. Learn the language of your body and your spirit. I look tired because I am, but I'm feeling great and peaceful. But yeah, I think I've like, rambled on and I didn't stick to my original purpose and point of this video, but I'm just speaking, what is coming to me and what I feel needs to be said. And I'm talking to you all, but I'm talking to myself. When people are doing these videos, they're talking to themselves a lot of times too. This is something they need to reinforce within themselves and to make clearer and clearer for themselves, because just like I was saying, there's their spiral. You can also look at it as levels. There's different levels. There's infinite levels to things. You understand something on one level and then you find out, you get new inspiration, and then you find out there's more levels that you understand it even deeper. It's amazing. It's an exhilarating journey because there's no end to it. There's no there is no final destination. There is no end to it. There's always more to discover. There's always more to learn. There's always deeper places to go. There's always higher places to go. Anyway, I just wanted to say some of that stuff, and if this video resonated with you, subscribe or like it, or if you have anything to add, anything to say, hit me up, let me know. We can make it a discussion. But I always like to connect with like-minded beings. So love you all and talk to you next time.